Amanda here, and today we're talking about a brand new collection coming soon from Fantasy Cosmetica. This is the Lost Library collection. This is the largest collection that the brand has ever done, and I am very excited about a lot of these pieces. I'm really excited to share this stuff with you. There's a lot of information that we're going to get through. We're going to look at a lot of close-ups. I'm going to show you swatches in different lighting. I'm going to show you lip swatches. I'm going to show you a little eye look tutorial. I have a lot of thoughts. So let's start with the basics. This Lost Library collection will be available on the Fantasy Cosmetica site on November 19th. The lipsticks in this collection will be permanent. Everything else is limited edition. I don't know how limited these things will be. Fantasy Cosmetica is really good about giving a lot of very specific information, but I don't know how much of these things are going to be available. I don't know if they're planning on doing any multiple restocks. I don't know about that. All I know for sure is that the lipsticks are permanent and everything else is limited edition. There are 9 cream lipsticks. This is the first lipstick product we're seeing from the brand. We have previously seen them do some tinted lip oils. Now we have 9 bullet style lipsticks. These will be priced at $10.99 a piece. Then we have some single shadows and a little mini magnetic palette that's really cute. The empty palette is $8.99. And then there are 6 single shadows. These are holochromatic shadows. These have holographic pigments and then either a duochrome or multichrome shift. You'll really be able to pick up on the holochrome elements when I show you what these look like in a bunch of different lighting situations. These single shadows are really pricey. It's because they have those holochromatic pigments. So these are either $14.99 or $18.99 each. I'll tell you which shades are which when we get into the swatches. There's also a Lost Library perfume and 4 Lost Library candles. I have one of the candles here. I'm a candle girly, so this is really exciting to me. My house is filled with candles. I love candles. This is a wood wick candle, so it has a very satisfying crackly burn when you light this wood wick. I have the Secluded Nook scent. This definitely smells like a spa to me. It says tea leaves, woods, and a subtle sweetness. I think the subtle sweetness is a hint of vanilla or a sugared vanilla type of scent. Smells amazing. As you can see, I've already been burning mine. And the candles are $29.99. This has a really cute little lid on it and everything. So this is the only candle that I have, but it smells really good. I would definitely buy another one. You will be able to use affiliate codes on all of these new products. And you'll be able to use those coupon codes during the Black Friday sale on Fantasy Cosmetica as well. If you plan on picking anything up, I do have an affiliate code. It's just my first name, Amanda, and that will save you 10% or an additional 10% if you're shopping during the sale. We have a lot of pretty shiny things to look at. So let's start with the Lost Library lipsticks first. These Lost Library lipsticks are going to be priced at $10.99 each. That's US dollars. And you will be able to use an affiliate code to take that price down to about $9.90 per lipstick. The packaging on these is so incredibly cute. I love this stacked bookshelf look, and each side is a little bit different. So if you put a bunch of them side by side, then they look like a continuing bookshelf. So here's just the front of the outer packaging, like the cardboard box that they come in, but the lipsticks themselves don't have one side dedicated to information and ingredients and stuff like the boxes do. So if you take a few of the actual lipsticks and put them side by side, you can build these little custom bookshelves. I think this is so cute. This is so clever. The attention to detail is absolutely insane. And these lipsticks are a plastic outer packaging. They're not super heavy, but they do have a little bit of weight to them, which I personally like, just that luxurious feeling of a weighty packaging. And these have a magnetic lid. When you just get the lid close to going on, it will just click itself right into place. That's another little detail that I think adds a bit of luxury to the lipsticks. These all have the exact same packaging, but there is a color-coded sticker on the bottom to let you know which is which if you have more than one of these in your collection. And all the lipsticks have a light grape scent. It's not a super strong, overpowering scent. It's just a very subtle, fruity, sweet scent, and it's very appealing. I think even those who don't love fragrance in their makeup won't mind it because it is so soft. Now we're going to look at the lip swatches. First is Overgrown. It's a mossy yellow-based green. Next, we have Unearthed. This one is described as a light, dusty orange. I usually find orange lipsticks to be a bit unflattering on my complexion, but I think because this has that dusty, more neutral undertone element, it makes it more appealing for me. Next, we have Lost, which is described as a nude peach. I think this is pulling almost a corally peach on me, but I think it just kind of depends on your skin tone and your undertone, as is always the case, of course, for swatches, but this one is more of a peachy shade on me, personally. Next, we have Hidden. This is a cool pinky nude, and this is the shade that I'm wearing throughout the talking portions of the video. This is such an easy, everyday lip color for me. It's definitely a my lips but better type of shade, so this one's going to get a lot of rotation as well. Now we have Secret. This is a bright true red. This is a fairly neutral undertone. I would say it's more of a blue-based red, but it's very, very balanced, and I think that this classic bright red is going to look good across a wide range of skin tones and undertones. Then we have a slightly deeper red offering. This one's called Mystery, and this is also a very neutral undertoned type of red. Again, I do think this one's more blue-based, but I think it's that nice middle neutral zone that's going to flatter a lot of folks. Then we have Buried. This is a deep brick brownish red. This one is my personal favorite of the bunch. I just love a super warm, rusty, fall-toned type of color like this. So this is my top pick. I would say Hidden is my second favorite. Now we have Obscure. This is a really bright, cool, dusty pink. This is a very bubblegum, very Barbie type of color. This isn't really the type of color I wear very often, but performance-wise, absolutely no complaints. And the last shade is a deep blue. This one's called Forgotten. This is the only one that I really felt like I needed to layer up and put in some decent amount of work to try to get the pigmentation really even across my lips. Part of that could just be from how many lip swatches I'd done. My lips start to get kind of fried after a while. But that's the one out of the bunch that was the most work for me to actually apply and make look really smooth and perfect. Here's all 9 shades swatched side by side together. I think especially for the reds and the nudes, it's good to see these really closely swatched and compared. That way you can get a better feel for the similarities and differences. I think this is a great, well-rounded collection color-wise. I would love to see this line expand because this formula is so smooth and pigmented and comfy and creamy and lovely. Now let's talk about these Holochrome shadows. Each of these single shadows will come packaged in these little sleeves that say pressed pigment on the front. They have the same sort of image styling that the magnetic palette has if you choose to get the matching magnetic palette from this collection. And according to the packaging, these pressed pigments are vegan and cruelty-free. The empty magnetic palette is priced at $8.99 US. This comes in a little sleeve as well, which I'll remove the palette here in a second, but I want you to get a moment to soak in all of the details. I love the theming. I love the packaging. I think this is some of their best ideas to date, and I really love all of the new updated packaging with that kind of stained glass style, But I think that this is just so special and cozy and clever. I think this is a great holiday time release. I just love everything about this. I'll try not to harp on how cute and clever I think this packaging is, but no promises because it looks like a book. Like, come on, this is so adorable. I love this. All right, let's take a look inside. There is a small mirror. Personally, I like to travel with these little custom palettes, so I love when there's a mirror in there because I like to sit by the window and do my makeup when I'm traveling. Anyway, that's irrelevant. Here's what the shadows look like in studio lighting. I'm going to show you a bunch of different lighting situations. Take note, you can see some of those multi-chrome shifts in the mirror. Now, here are the shadows in just regular indoor lighting. This is just with the overhead bulb in my studio without any of the studio lightings, no ring light or anything like that. Even in this most basic lighting situation, you can still tell how shifty and interesting these shadows truly can be when you see these shades in motion, when you pay attention to the different shifts and even in shadow and reflected in the mirror. These are really complex, they're really interesting, but the way to really show off these shadows is with this sort of side lighting situation. I'm just using the flashlight on my phone here, but if you subjected these to like a flash photography situation, you can really see how awesome and intense these rainbow holographic shimmers are. You can see the shifts and the base colors. This is just absolutely breathtaking. These shadows truly are something else. They're very special. I know that $15 or $19 for a single shadow is really steep, don't get me wrong. But this is a you get what you pay for type of situation where you're investing, but you're getting a really special, unique, luxurious type of product. So I'm going to show you these being applied. I want you to see just how smooth and one swipe pigmented these shadows are. The shades Scroll, Tome, Song, and Book are $14.99 each. And then Codex and Grimoire are the $18.99 shades. Those are the ones that have a multi-chrome type of base to them. So certainly the multi-chrome shift ingredients just make these shadows a little bit more expensive. But when you see these in action, you are going to know why. These are absolutely stunning. One swipe coverage, super, super sparkly. And there are a couple of these that I've worn even in just the most basic looks, and they have lasted me all day. I don't have tons of fallout with these. I don't have glitter coming down all over my face. Even when I'm applying them, even wearing them all day, these have great lasting power. They're absolutely breathtaking. They are the type of shadows that I wear and they distract me no matter where I am, no matter what the lighting is. They're just sparkly and shifty, and I feel like a little rainbow fairy magic has been sprinkled all over my eyelids, and that is 100% what I want to feel at all times every day going forward after applying these shadows to my lids. They are just breathtaking. I mean, look at these swatches with the flash. Are you kidding me? Each and every one of these are beautiful, breathtaking, stunning. I don't think that you need to run out necessarily and buy all six. By all means, if you're compelled to do that, I am not going to blame you. I mean, look at them. But I do think this is the type of thing that it is so special, even if you just want to shell out 15 or 30 bucks to get one or two of these, it's going to be magical and lovely. You don't have to get all of them to experience this joy. Even if just one of these is calling your name, I 100% think it's worth it if it's in your budget, especially because these shadows are going to be available during their Black Friday sale, and you can stack a coupon code on top of that. So you can actually snag one of these shadows for a really nice price. I wanted to show you a couple of these shadows in action. So I just grabbed my favorite ever transition shade. This is Shroom from my Flora Story palette collaboration with Odin's Eye. And I love this for just any everyday look where I want to do a really sparkly, colorful lid. So I'll just throw some of this in the crease area and along my lower lash line, and it's just the right shade for me. I selfishly created it basically exactly for this purpose. And I decided to add a little bit of this dusty, dark green, really neutral green undertone matte to the outer corner because I did want to give a little bit more dimension to the lid before I started slapping a bunch of gorgeous sparkly shadows all over it. After I had that matte shadow base down, I went in with Codex. This is the orange, bronze, blue, green. I think it reads more bronze and green on me, but it has tons of different shifts. This is one of the multi-chrome shades, and I put that over most of my lid, most concentrated in the center, but then blending out in either direction. Then I used Tome. This is a green pink shift with a warm brown base, but it definitely looks mintier in comparison to Codex. So I put that on the inner part of my lid, really close to that inner corner. And then I used Scroll to just tap a little bit of this peach gold green shifty shade in the very, very inner corner, just a little bit. And then I also dusted a little bit of that shade along my brow bone. I wanted a very fairy, sparkly woods nymph type of look. So I just went all out on the sparkles and I regret nothing. After curling my lashes and adding some mascara, this look is so stunning. It literally only took me a couple of minutes in total, and I think it turned out so beautiful, so special. It's really approachable, but it's also really interesting. Obviously, don't have to do a lot technique wise because these shadows do all the talking for me, which I love. My favorite type of looks have a little bit of neutral and a little bit of colorful. So I think that these Lost Library shadows are really bringing that to the table. I love the almost surprise element of seeing the holochrome sparkles in different lighting, in the sunlight, even just in a regular overhead light bulb, like indoor lighting situation. You can pick up on some of these intense, gorgeous, hollow sparkles, and it's just a little special secret surprise. I love these shadows. I think any and all of them are gorgeous, breathtaking, special, magical, and just high quality to boot. I love this collection. I think the eyeshadows are obviously beautiful. It's definitely the type of thing where it's a little bit more expensive, but it's an investment in something really special. And it's probably actually something pretty different, even in my collection. And I have probably thousands and thousands of different eyeshadow shades at this point. And I feel like these are special. They're definitely bringing something new to the table. And they're just absolutely stunning. They apply beautifully. They wear beautifully. I love them. I love this little palette. I think this is so cute, so clever. I like seeing the brand branching out into this different theming. It still fits the vibes, but it's just something a little bit outside the box. Still has that ancient, nerdy, dark academia type of feeling to it, which I love. I don't use any of those words in a derogatory manner at all, by the way. I think this is so cute, so clever. I love it. The packaging, everything, 10 out of 10. I think I'm even more excited about the lipsticks, even though the eyeshadows are clearly beautiful, stunning, breathtaking. The lipsticks are super comfortable. I love that they have that subtle grape scent. It's definitely really different as far as lipsticks go. We typically get a sweet vanilla type of scent, or maybe no scent at all, or maybe smells a little bit like chemicals or old lady perfume. So a subtle fruity grape scent is a breath of fresh air. These are super comfortable. I love the addition of the blue and green shades. It's daring in a way that a lot of brands just haven't really gone for lately. And as usual, indies are leading the charge on that. So I think these are really cool. They're not my personal particular style, but I love that they're here. I know that a lot of people are going to enjoy these and feel excited by seeing something different. And I feel the same way, even if it's not my personal cup of tea, my personal go-to. I like to see something different. I like to see something new, and I like to try something new. So I think these are super cool, a great addition to the line. My personal favorite is this shade called Buried. It's just my toasty, brownish red, rusty brick fall-tastic color that I feel really comfortable with and I've been really gravitating towards lately. So that's my personal favorite. I think they're all beautiful. This formula is super comfortable. It's creamy. It's hydrating. It feels really soft on my lips. Obviously, it's not transfer proof because it's a cream finish, but it's easy to touch up and it feels good to apply, so I don't mind having to touch it up. I really, really like this formula. I hope to see more colors introduced in the future because I feel like this is something that could be a real cult favorite type of formula for the brand. Everything's great. The eyeshadows are beautiful. Lipsticks are beautiful. The candle's super cute. I just like all of this so, so much. This is one of the most exciting, invigorating collections that I've seen in a long time. And I am not surprised that it's coming from Fantasy Cosmetica, one of my brands to watch, one of my favorite brands to watch grow over the past year. And I love everything. I recommend everything. If there's any single thing here that you saw that you think you would be interested in, I bet you'll love it because this stuff is top notch. It's really just beautifully done. And I love all of it. And usually for me, if you've watched a lot of my reviews, I typically have at least something I would change, something that's pros and cons, or maybe this wouldn't work for somebody. This really feels like a collection that's hit it out of the park. And I don't say that very often. If I could change anything, more of it. That's what I would change. I want more. Now's the time when I want to hear what you think about this collection. Are you interested? Are you going to be picking anything up? Do you want a Black Friday sales recommendation video? Because I could definitely put something together there for you too. I always love to hear what you think too. So make sure you leave all your thoughts down in the comments below. As always, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. It's not for everyone. It is cool though. You have to admit, a lot of these brands just don't have the balls to make a green lipstick. Fantasy Cosmetica is that girl. 2 down, 7 to go. This is one swipe. That's so opaque. These remind me of the cream finish Luxe lipsticks. And I love those, so that's probably why I love these. Zoned out there for a minute, as usual. This is such a classic, bright, bold red. This is gonna look good on everybody. The way that these just glide on, I just can't express how lovely and easy and comfortable these are. This one actually look good on everybody too, I think. By the way, if you want to see swatches on other skin tones, one of my favorite Swatch accounts, which I'm totally biased because it's run by my friend, is Deandra Nicole. If you want to see some really, really well done swatches on deep skin tones, absolutely go check out Dee Dee's page. Like I said, I'm biased because she's my friend, but that doesn't change the fact that she does really, really good swatches. So. But go check out her Instagram page because she takes really awesome photos. She does looks and everything too, but her swatches are top notch and she has a deep skin tone. So if you want to see a variety of swatches, she's your girl. Okay, 2 left to go, 2 left to go. Hi, Barbie. I'm going to say that every time my lips swatch a bright pink from now until I forget. Formula-wise, the blue is probably the toughest one to get fully opaque and perfect. The other ones, I feel that they're just one swipe, and this one I did have to kind of go back over and even out a little bit. That's it. I did it. I did all the lip swatches. Yay! Yay me! Hurrah! Holochrome. Why is that so hard to say? Wait, oh. What? All right, editing Amanda. Be on top of your game, girlfriend. All right, that's it. Thanks so much for watching. I love your face oh so very much. And I will see you real soon in the next one. Okay, so come back. I'll be here and I'll see you then. There, here is where. What am I rhyming now? What the heck? Anyway, love your face. Bye.